Hey, welcome to day 5 of our ab challenge. Now today we're going to be focusing on our oblique muscles, and this is one of those very popular abdominal muscles that a lot of people like to work. These muscles are very important because on a day-to-day basis they help support our bodies. Alright, so it's really important that we make sure that we work on the endurance and the strength of these muscles to help keep us upright. If you're a runner, if you're an athlete, you know, this is the muscle that when you're sprinting, you want to make sure is nice and strong and keeping you in that straight position for that run. And then just on a regular basis, being able to twist and turn and move and pick objects up in a different way. Modifications for any of these exercises that we're going to be doing today, there will be a video on the screen so you can follow along with that if you do need to modify a little bit more. So feel free to go at your pace and do that. You need to have some strong obliques there. Alright, so let's get started with a little bit of a warm-up just to get our bodies loosened up and ready for our movements for today. We're going to start on the ground. Hands are going to go underneath the shoulders. You're in a high plank position. Let's bring the left leg to the left side, the outside. Let's bring the left leg to the outside of the left hand, keeping the hips square to the ground. Drop the back knee. Now, if you do need a cushion underneath that knee that's on the ground, feel free to roll up your mat, put a towel, put a pillow underneath you. That's fine. Do what you need to do to be comfortable. So from this position, you're going to shift the hip forward, make sure the toe is tucked. Get that stretch in the right leg, so in the front of the right leg. You're going to bring your arms up over your head, and then I'm going to have you tilt to the left side, still keeping your knees still, but you're going to get a deeper stretch in that right leg. You're going to come back to the starting position where you're straight up, bring the hands back down to the ground, lift, back leg off the ground, and switch legs. Do the same thing on the other side. Bring your right leg forward, drop the left knee, tuck the left toe forward, push the hip forward in the left leg, get that stretch here in the left, have the arms up, tilt yourself to the right side so you're getting a deeper stretch here. That way we're actually stretching out those obliques a little bit before we really work up. Come back to the center, bring the hands down. We'll do a few of these. Drop the knee, up, to the side, back over, come back down. Switch sides, come up, to the side, back to the center, and down. 2 more of these. To the side, back to the center, and down. Come up, to the side, center, down, go into a starting position in the plank position, and I'm going to have you come on up. Let's stand up. So what we're going to do, we're going to take one of the exercises that we did yesterday, which is the squat and twist. Hands are going to go on the head. You're going to squat down. When you come up, I want you to rotate, bring the knee up to a high knee, squat down, high knee, twist. Here we go. Let's do a few of these. This is a good way to warm up because we're working those leg muscles and just sort of activating those obliques as we're going through the motion. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. All right. So let's get started on the ground. We're going to come down so that we're going to go into oblique crunches. So in order to do that, you're going to straighten out your legs. You're going to lay down on the ground. We're going to extend our right arm out to the side. You're going to rotate so that you're on the side of your body here. And your left arm is going to go up to the head. Now from here, what I want you to do is try to lift your legs off the ground at the same time that you're getting your upper body off the ground. You can use that right arm to help push you up a little bit, so you can use that as a nice support to help you through this motion, because you will be feeling that in the abs and it's gonna feel great. So you're gonna exhale, you're gonna sit up, try to meet in the center. Inhale when you come back down. Exhale, meet in the center. Inhale, come back down. We're gonna do 15 of these. So make sure you keep breathing, and when you're doing this, really focus on trying to lift the leg off the ground as you bend those knees towards you, okay? And you're sort of crunching to the side. So rather than crunching your belly belly forward, you're crunching up and to the side so that you're going more towards the ceiling. We have 3 more here. Breathe, 2 more. We have 1 more. All right, we're gonna switch sides. I'm just gonna face the other, turn over on the other side here, so that way you can see me and what I'm doing. My left arm is out to the side, I'm on the side of my body. My right arm is up to my head, and I'm gonna exhale, lift the feet, lift the legs off the ground, and crunch towards them, lower back down, straightening everything out. 2, here we go. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, inhale. Exhale, 6, inhale. Exhale, 7, inhale. Exhale, 8, inhale. Exhale, 9, inhale. Exhale, 10, inhale. 5 more. 4 more. Exhale, inhale. 3, 2 more. 2, 1 more. 1. All right. So now what we're gonna go into are Russian bicycles. So this is a combination of a Russian twist and the bicycles. So you're gonna start by laying down so that your back is flat on the ground, okay? My legs are gonna be straight when I start. My hands are gonna be to the head. Now one thing we wanna avoid is having our hands on the head and pulling ourselves forward to pull the neck. We want to just have our hands, I'm going to show you, I'm going to just have my hands out to the side like this so you don't have that tendency to pull yourself up like that. You want to make sure all that pulling movement is coming from the abdominals and not your neck and arms. So, legs are going to be straight. I'm going to sit myself up, and when I sit up, I'm going to bring my left knee in towards the chest, and I'm rotating my body towards that left knee. So I'm gonna exhale, sit up, and rotate over, lower back down. Exhale, sit up, switch sides to the right, come on down. Exhale, sit up, exhale, sit up, all right? So that was 2, this is 3, 3. Exhale, 4, 4. Exhale, 5, 5, we're doing 10 of these. Exhale, 6, 6, exhale, 7, 7, exhale, 8, make sure your chin stays up, 8, exhale, 9, 9, and 10, don't forget the other side, 10. All right, awesome job. I know that one's a good one. That was a real burner. For the next exercise, one of my favorites, we're gonna do 15 kneeling lateral flexions. So we're gonna get into a kneeling position. So keeping the hips forward, I'm gonna bring my left leg forward so that my right knee is underneath my right hip. My left knee and left heel are aligned here, so you want the heel underneath the hip. You're at this sort of 90-degree bend here. My hip is tucked forward, so I'm getting a nice stretch here. The left knee is out, my left arm is going to be up. From here, I'm going to shift my hip out to the side. So I'm poking it out to the side, I'm not pushing it back behind me. I'm pushing my hip out to the side, trying to maintain a straight position in my spine as I go out. So I'm keeping my core tight, pushing the hip out to the side, and allowing my hand to come underneath. So my right hand is aligned with my right shoulder, and then it ends up being aligned with my left shoulder as well, and that's what you want. You're gonna squeeze the glutes, tighten the abs as you come up for a repetition. So let's go down, we're gonna do 15 of these. Push the hip out to the side, take your time, make sure you're flattening out the hands, exhale as you come back in, okay? So it's inhale on the way down, exhale on the way in, keeping everything tight. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way in, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way in. Just keep breathing while you're here. We're gonna do 10 more. 9 more, 8 more, 7 more, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Okay, let's switch sides. So my right leg is gonna be out, same setup. The right foot is underneath the right knee. My hip is tucked forward. My right arm's gonna go up, and now I'm shifting my hip to the right side for 15. Exhaling on the way up for 1, 2. Just make sure you're breathing as you're here. And every time you go down, you wanna flatten out that hand. There you go. 10 more. 9 more. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're completely straightening up, squeezing everything when you get to the top. 3 more. 2, 1. All right. We are going to go into our slow Spiderman to leg lifts. So the slow Spiderman is going to allow us to really activate those oblique muscles, and then the leg lift in this position is also going to allow us to really activate the oblique muscles with the balance. So hands are going to be underneath the shoulders for a plank. You're going to go into a high plank position. Left leg to the outside of the left elbow. Bring it back to the starting position, then lift that same leg up in the air by driving up through the glutes. You're gonna switch legs for 2, 2. Make sure you're really lifting from the glutes. 3, 3, 4, 4. And I want you to focus on getting the foot off the ground. So when you bring that leg out to the side, try not to let the foot touch the ground. That's where we're really gonna work that core muscle even more, okay? Just breathe as you go through this. We're gonna do 10 more. 9 more. 8 more. 7 more. 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. Keep the legs straight. 3. Breathe. 2. 1 more. All right. Last exercise is our planks. So we're going to come down onto our forearms for the plank hold for 50 seconds. All right. So elbows underneath the shoulders. Straighten out your legs and hold that position for 50 seconds. I want you to focus on tucking those hips forward, but also making sure that they're at shoulder height. Breathe through this. Feet are hip width apart. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. All right, make sure those hands are flat so you're not putting all the tension in those hands. Keep breathing. There you go. 25 more seconds, so you're halfway there. You've got this. Breathe. Keep it going, keep it together. You got this. You're just getting stronger and stronger. Don't give up on this, all right? 10 more seconds. Let's go. It's a countdown. You got this. 5 more seconds. Awesome. All right, so we just completed round 1 of that. So you have a few more rounds to go. Remember, you want to get between 3 to 4 rounds of these exercises to really work on strengthening those core muscles. So keep up the good work. I can't wait to see you tomorrow.